Hello stock traders, I hope all of you had a fantastic trading week. I know there are a lot of people out there that have struggled with their portfolios even with the market going up, and that can be a very frustrating situation. Right now, growth stocks are really performing badly. However, value stocks are really doing terrific, and stocks that have a catalyst upcoming are also doing very well. I'm going to switch up this list a little bit from what we have done in the past. We've done lots of insider picks, but I'm only doing these videos once a week now, so I need to make sure that with these stock picks, these are all stocks that are good long-term stocks that have an event to run up to. And so you're going to see some different strategies on this list, not just the insider swing play, so that those that are on YouTube can take these stocks and make money with them over the week, because I want you to do well even if you're not a member of our Patreon group. All right, let's start off by recapping what happened in the last week. If you had all the stocks evenly from the top 7 video from last Monday morning, then you would have had a 2.33% gain for the week. Not bad, pretty good. Personally, I had an 8.44% gain. Had lots of great picks that are in our premium room of our Discord that did really fantastic. So in this video, I'm going to recap all of the stocks that were sold and the different strategies. I'm going to be doing it by each strategy. And then I'm going to give you a new top 7 list that should give you stocks that should be good for the entire week. These are mid to long-term holds, and you should do much better with them by holding them than the insider swing play, which is so important on timing of buying and selling. Month to date, this list is at a 10.43% loss. We will turn it around. And so far this year, we have really done well with this list, so this is a little bit of a setback. Year to date, personally, I am at a 72.53% gain. I am looking forward to, and my goal is a 500% return for this year, so it's going to be tough for me to do. I've got to have some good stock picks for the rest of this year. I like to use Webull for my trading, and the reason why I do is because I can trade as early as 3 a.m. Central and as late as 7 p.m. Central. Also, I can trade things like cryptocurrencies and lots of other great things I can do as far as options. If you are looking for a powerful broker, when you use our link, you get special perks. So check that out in the link in the description down below. And then if all of you could do me a favor, please hit that most amazing and wonderful like button. Also, if you haven't done so before, please subscribe and turn on those bell notifications so you get notified when one of these videos comes out. Okay, let's review the insider swing play and how it did this last week. And we had OSG that I sold for a 2.52% gain. Sold CRNX for an 8.7% loss. Sold HHC for a 4.06% gain. Sold LOV for an 11.61% loss. So only 4 picks. I only took 4 different insider swing plays. 2 of those were winners for a 50% win rate. With an average loss per pick of 3.43%, the small caps are just really not performing well, even if they've had insider activity. Okay, now let's go to our PDUFA run-up play, which has a 100% win rate since we started it back in the middle of last month. So this week sold PLX for a 20.22% gain. And then sold SLGL for a 21.7% gain. So we are 6 out of 6 on this strategy by the time we've hit the sell point. So far so good. This week, 2 out of 2, 100% win rate, average gain per pick of 20.95%. So these are doing extremely well. Check out my PDUFA videos that I have pop up from time to time. There are lots of great run-up videos and lots of great PDUFA dates coming up. Next, we have our crypto strategy with our daily alerts. And this is brand new to our Patreon group. And if you are looking to get these alerts, it's only $7 a month in order to get these. Sold DOGE for a 361% gain. Sold BTC for a 0.26% loss. 1 out of 2, average gain of 180.37%. So that's a pretty fantastic week, but definitely Dogecoin helped that out. And next is our earnings run-up play, which we only had one that sold. This is covered in our premium room of our Patreon group. We had TRTN sold for a 50% gain. That was call options. Did very well, 1 out of 1, 100% win rate. Okay, enough review. It's time to really dig into this top 7. And so all these stocks are mid to long-term holds. You should be able to be successful with these throughout the week. Now, I am not a financial advisor, so of course you need to do your own due diligence. Take a look at the charts on these. Take a look and see if you see what I see. But I think all 7 of these are going to have a fantastic week, and all of these should be a good one to pick up. All right, let's start with number 7, which is NCARTA. NKTX is the ticker symbol. And on Friday, this finished down 4.93%. They had earnings, and it didn't turn out so good, but this is a great value play, and I think it's going to do very, very well. My average in it's $34.56. Since calling this out, it is up 0.90% from where I called it out. It is a way oversold gem, in my opinion. The MACD has had a golden cross here in the last couple of days. And analysts have an average target price of $78.50. This is part of my We're Golden strategy, and so I think that this stock is going to continue its move upwards. At least that's what the technicals suggest. Number 6 is PRAA. And on Friday, this finished up 1.23%. My average in this is $1.70 per contract. So I have call options on this. So far, these call options are really low volume, and so it shows that I'm 42% down, but it's almost at the strike price. So I know that I'm right in a perfect position on this. If you are not comfortable with call options and you want to go with something a lot safer, I highly recommend just purchasing stock. But I purchased stock on PRAA because I think the stock is going to move upwards. They have upcoming earnings, and lately this has had the MACD golden cross, so technically this is looking very good for a nice setup. Also, analysts have a really high average analyst target of $49.33. I think that the PRA group is moving upwards and should do really great this next week. Number 5 is Bristol Myers, BMY, and on Friday this finished up 1.58%. My average in it's $62.53. Since calling this out, it is up 4.69%. And there are 3 PDUFA dates on this stock, and it's not a PDUFA run-up stock exactly, but I am playing the run-up on these anyway. The thing that this does not qualify for the strategy is that it does not have an average analyst target of more than 30% upside. But still, this is a really safe stock that I think is going to continue to move upwards. They have a PDUFA date on 5/20, 5/25, and May 30th, so 3 of them. They've had the MACD golden cross going on for a while, and this is really starting to surge, and this is looking like a lot of momentum is built up on this. Analysts have an average target price of $76 per share, and I believe that Bristol Myers is going to continue to do well this next week. Number 4 is MYTE Netherlands. MYTE is the ticker symbol. On Friday, this finished down 1.60%. My average in it is $28.89. Since calling this out, it is up 2.39%. So again, this has had the MACD golden cross, which is very important to look for. And this should be about a 30-day investment. This one's going to take a while to turn around, but it is going to do very well over the long term. Analysts have an average target price of $37.30. And this is looking really great technically, and I think it'll be a great pick for you this next week. All right, number 3 is FRG. This is the franchise group. And on Friday, this finished up 1.41%. My average in it's $36.50. Since calling this out, it is up only 1.27%, but we just called it out. This has had the MACD golden cross. Also, the RSI is at a good spot where I think it will still climb, and there's plenty of upside here. This is another 30-day or so hold. It could happen sooner, but I plan on holding this until the RSI on the daily is over 70. Analysts have an average target price of $47.20, so there's some nice upside play here, and I think this stock will do very well. Number 2 is CIGI. So this is Colliers International, and on Friday, this finished up 2.11%. My average in it's $103.40. Since calling this out, it is up 1.87%. This has had the MACD golden cross. It has a very good RSI with plenty of upside, and I'm planning on holding on this one until it hits a 70 and it's overheated or overbought on the daily RSI. This should really do nicely over the long term. Analysts have an average target price of 121.29%, so there's a 20% analyst target upside here. And with how the market is doing, and also this being a mid to large cap stock, I think it will do very well, as all mid to large cap stocks are doing well. It's a great value, and I think that you will do great. All right, number 1 is HRTX. This is Heron Therapeutics, and they have an upcoming PDUFA date. And so this is a PDUFA run-up play. I have a full video on this, and I highly recommend that you check it out. They have a May 12th PDUFA date and likely approval, in my opinion, although I am not holding this for approval. My averaging at $16.81 since calling us out. I am personally up 6.31%. If you got in on the time of that video, then you should be doing well in it nicely. There's a lot of members in our group that are doing much better in it than me. I'm expecting a really nice run up on this because this is an extremely important drug that's up for approval. It's a non-opioid pain reliever for post-operative pain. Anyway, I feel very good about giving you this one as a run-up stock. You should do extremely well with it, and it should really run up nicely before the date. I'm wishing you all the best in the stock market, and I so appreciate all that support me by subscribing and also who watch these videos and all the members of our Patreon group. Let's make some money, and I hope you have a fantastic week, and Raythoven out.